I told him. That's what I told him. I was like, "Fuck all my friends. If you want to hang out, I'll gladly." But as you saw, that's like
Heading into the
all we
buildings.
play is World of Warships and Armored Warfare. That's it. Yeah. To watch them be played is quite boring. Yes. That's why midstream I went and bought the Scornhorst because it's a ship that can do more than the one I was using. So it made the stream just a little more exciting.
Okay.
Dare you to break my heart. It's gonna take more
I got
than
him. Got the
you.
other guy down. Coming, I hear. Over here somewhere.
It looks like shit to be honest, but I'll buy it. Why not?
Got her. You guys got her. How far are we? Ah, we're right there. These guys had nothing. I literally took a fully kitted alternator nearly that has nothing on it. It has or no ammo. Yeah, he good. Guy just took a balloon right in front of you. Yep. I have no heals at all, Noah. Do you have any heals? Oh. No, at least he dropped some shit. They're fighting. Do you have any light ammo, Noah? I have 3 rounds that's in a clip. Like, that'll do. Thank you. Ah, there's multiples. We're fucked. So I'm going to be running D&D tomorrow, but a couple of the members can't make it, but the new member can. So we're going to run just a side campaign just to kind of learn some of the mechanics of the game, you know? You there, Roy? Roy's ignoring me. I don't like it.
Huh?
See? He's not even listening.
I heard something about you're gonna brew up some people tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, don't forget the proper seasonings.
Yeah,
Human flesh is rather
running
bland.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm running my D&D game tomorrow, but a couple members can't make it. The new member can, so I'm just gonna have like a little side campaign to kind of teach them the fundamentals of the game, you know? But I thought I'd do it in a fun way. So they're going to be exploring an abandoned wizard tower led by, or that was once owned by a very batshit insane wizard named Fumblemore.
Grandma?
Sure. So yeah, he's the wizard has been long dead for like years and years, but every room that his tower is just full of traps, and every room he basically left like a voice recording to like mock the people trying to get in. So one of the rooms they're going to go through, it's going to be a hallway with a very large and obvious like hunting trap on the floor, and he'll be like, "Watch your step," and like the party will hopefully disarm the trap, and when they do that, he'll be like, "You fell for it," and then they'll hear like something above their heads go, and there's like, if they look up, there's a chute in the ceiling that drops the corpse or like the skeleton of like a bear, and he's like, "You fell for my bear trap." Because he died and he didn't feed the bear. Roy didn't laugh though, so I don't know if it's that good.
Oh, I'm laughing. I'm laughing at the thought of the skeleton bear dropping from the ceiling. Like, haha. What the fuck? I mean, I don't know why you tried that. That just seemed like a foolish idea. Okay, the lag has stopped. I can play. No, but there we go. Lag hasn't stopped. There's a caustic back here. Was it lagging terribly for everybody else or just me?
No, I was fine.
I just stood in a corner. That's all I could do, really.
Yep.
I stood in a corner, and for some reason she walked into my gas to punch me.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Don't need. No, wrong one. I want
Thank
Lady
you.
Justice. I want to go to the Monmouth here.
Oh yeah, what else, Roy? There's going to be they'll walk into a room that in front of them they'll see a door closed, and on the door there are like several what's it called, like keyholes, and the room is like scattered with thousands of identical keys. And I'm assuming the group will be all like, "Oh fuck, how the hell are we gonna figure this out?" The door's not locked. They just have to turn the handle.
This is like your trap dungeon. It's just a bunch of asshole traps.
Yep.
Like, haha, how will you find your way through this?
Yeah, those are my favorite kind. There'll be one One that's it's like you come to a long narrow hallway, and in front of you there is what appears to be about 20-foot long like pit that appears to be bottomless, like it's pitch black and they can't tell how deep it is. And it's what actually in reality it is. The pit's only about 3 feet deep, and there is a permanent silence and darkness spell cast upon it. So they'll have to try to make like a check to jump across, and if they fail, they'll just fall flat on their face.
Hey, you're just like building an asshole cave is what you're building.
Essentially, yes. But I haven't even got to the best part yet, the fighting, Roy. The first fight they're going to come across, they're going to enter a room. I'm going to say you enter a fairly large room. Within it, you see a huge, what I can only describe as a very shittily made dragon, constructed from like wood and cloth and like terribly painted. And you can see that like its wings are attached to some strings that hook up to the ceiling. And like he's like, you've gotten this far, but you'll never make it past my dragon. And like the wings start to like really terribly flap. Oh shit. And they can just simply walk past it, and that's it.
Did you watch A Bug's Life recently or something?
No. Honestly, I got a lot of my... Honestly, I just was thinking a lot about Paper Mario, and how that game is just comedy fucking gold.
Roy's losing his damn mind. He can't find shit this game. Good God.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go at this care package, guys. I might die.
Well. I mean, I don't know why you came to me in the first place. You should have stayed with Nick. Alright, well, Nick has a Kraber. He doesn't need our help.
Well, you guys can still come over here. I got stuff.
Maybe I'll finally find a new gun.
Mag. Here, Roy.
I can use that shit.
That guy like hit me one time and was like, yes! Did 25 damage. I peeked back out and then hit him in the face and instantly knocked him down. Yeah, give me a second here. Hi! Give me 1 second here. Yeah, he's off. Thank you. She hurt. She down. Up at the building there. Oh, they fucker gassed me. She's coming down. She's not hurt. This Bangalore. Full team up there.
Oh, for fuck's sake with the ring. Damn it.
Down one. Ah! Oh, how? How? Without making any noise. She didn't make a sound. Just got up. Get him, Noah. Fuck him up.
Put your pinky in their butthole.
What else we got, Roy? Hang on a second. Oh yeah, so yeah, they simply can just walk past the dragon that's guarding the door. That obviously isn't a dragon. I'm trying to illustrate, Roy, that this guy is literally like pants shitting insane. Like, yeah,
Like the fucking Futurama character.
exactly.
Like that fucking that sounds like something from Disenchanted or some shit. They like fucking great, like how they went through hell recently.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then there's another one, Roy, where they're the next room where it's like, you've made it past my dragon. You must truly be a terrifying foe, but you won't be able to get past this titan. He's look up above you, and the party will look up, and it's a very tall room, and like shrouded in shadow, the party can see this massive outline of some kind of hulking creature, and I'm like, they're like, you better run now, as like you hear chains being released, and the thing falls to the ground and hits the ground and makes a squeaky toy noise because it's a giant stuffed teddy bear that he animated.
Giant teddy bear, huh?
Or like a giant stuffed animal that, and he's like, it loves to give hugs to death. And I've actually created a specific attack called Crushing Hug. So when the creature, if the creature lands its hug attack, the creature is blinded because it's being crushed into its chest because it's a soft, and the creature is also restrained. So I can teach them about those status effects. I was gonna do something where it has like a rainbow attack, where it like
So it's
color
a
spray
fucking Care
almost.
Bear.
Essentially, I was gonna do something along those lines where it like has a color spray attack, but it's a rainbow that does different status effects.
Care Bear stare.
Yeah, I thought that'd be kind of interesting. Also, I
Care
wanted
Bear
to
looks into
illustrate
your
that
soul.
anything can happen in this fucking game. So at any point, you could fight a giant Care Bear.
Nick rolling
That's
the
all I got,
hardest of
really.
D&D campaigns at the moment.
Yep, that's all I got right now. I gotta think of a few more things. I'm trying to think of like what I can teach them for fundamentals. Like we did a fight. Like last time we played, a couple people couldn't make it, so we just same thing. We did a fight, and they fought a Manticore, and they learned more about their characters. But now I kind of want to teach them the fundamentals, like what you can do on your turn, what status effects, like what do your guild checks do, like where do they apply. I want them to like ask shitloads of questions because that's something they don't think that they can do things. They rather than ask that, like just ask. That's all you got to do.
Fundamentals of D&D. Ask everything, murder everything.
Exactly.
Can I kill it?
One of them they were at a festival and she was like, so like if I wanted to like dress up as a fortune teller and like set up a booth there, could I do that? I'm like, yeah, you can do that. I'm like, well, I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, because you didn't ask. You can do literally anything. It is my job to tell you how to set it up. Like you say I want to do this, and I tell you the appropriate things to get it done.
And if you're a sneaky rogue, you can creep through the crowd stabbing people all night.
Yeah, fucking the rogue he's really taken on his role as a guy who steals everything. Literally, anytime they go somewhere new, he's like, I'm gonna go outside and see if I see anyone rich. Like literally every time, like an hour will pass. He's like, I'm gonna check again. I think on the next one, I'm gonna do a counter thing where he sees someone rich looking, but he's actually a thief, and the guy's gonna counter steal from him. I thought that would be kind of interesting.
Thief on thief
With the
violence.
I'm thinking it might be you. I might just say like, oh, we're gonna name your character. Can't remember.
I don't either. It was going to be a tiefling. Very angry tiefling.
Something like that. Yeah. Maybe he'll be like what would your name? It'll be like what's the word for that when you pick someone's pocket? There's a word for that. Nice, like a grab. They have a term for it, like pickpocketers use.
Uh,
Do something like that, where it'll be like, nice try with a note.
Oh yeah, you said about that. Like he would like steal my wallet, but it was like a fake wallet with like a nice try in it.
Yeah.
I saw you coming, or something like it.
Yeah.
As Jumpmaster, I'll lead us to where we claim the most lives.
Work on your execution. So for that, in that case, Roy, that would go against his passive perception, right? Like if he tried to, the
Yes,
problem
it-
with it is right now is, so he's been using Mage Hand to rob people. Like
Still,
he'll
it would-
stand in the middle.
It would
Yeah,
be my
yeah.
perception versus his attempt to steal, and then it would be
Yeah, no,
his
I meant-
perception versus my attempt to
Yeah.
counter steal.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. But the problem is he hasn't been like doing pickpocketing. He's been using a Mage Hand to pickpocket people, so he doesn't get caught. So even if someone does notice it, you know, it's just a Mage Hand. There's nowhere to tell who the owner is.
Well, perception would allow you to tell who the owner was. Because if you were perceptive and intelligent and know, like, okay, Mage Hand can only go from point A to point A, with this amount of feet, can only do this, so it has to be someone within this far away from me, and that guy looks fishy as hell.
Yeah, the guy who's wearing leather armor with a very obvious Thieves Guild sign.
Very obvious I'm about to go break his legs. What? What? Are you following? Okay, sure.
All right, boys, wingman run. Let's do this.
Longbow and hemplock.
G7 scout here.
Gotta hop up here. Choke.
Oh, what? Sorry, my mind was triple take.
I'll take that.
Well, there's-
Well, yeah, so there's a choke.
we might have people here. I don't know. This is where I just heard somebody. This blah, 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 blah.
Friend, body shield here. Level 1.
Yeah, I could use that.
No, it took a couple Ambien. What was the fucking thing from Family Guy? Words are just wild stallions, and it's my job to break those word ponies.
Friends, there is an extended
Oh, I need a backpack, man.
level
Jesus.
3.
So how did your sister's game go? No, I'm talking to Potsnut.
Ready to fly on a zipline.
Right. Roy!
What?
How did your game with your sister go?
What game?
The one you guys were playing after I left?
Oh, oh, you mean Crystal's foray into, Apex.
Yeah.
She did good. She killed some people. She actually managed to get 2 kills in one match.
Is she enjoying it?
She kept comparing it to fucking Fortnite constantly.
Hmm. Well, that's because it basically is, but better.
Yeah. She's like, dude, this is like this Fortnite. This is almost better Fortnite.
Optics area. Mid-range.
I need a backpack. Please.
I understand it's hard to break up with a shitty game like Fortnite, but you know when something better comes along like Apex, you just gotta embrace it.
Yep.
And now all the Fortnite fanboys that click on this stream and hear that will comment how awful I am and how I don't know good games. Into which I say, fuck you, you play Fortnite, you don't have an opinion.
Yes. Wait a minute. Oh, alternator. Yes.
Come at me when you learn to play big boy games.
Okay.
Picking him out with a decoy.
Let's get him.
Wow, there are a lot of dead people over here.
I can get us up top.
My teammates will be fine. Digital threat. Full ammo, can always use that.
I hear a bot in here. I certainly do. Great.
Standard stock here. Level 2.
Anything of use, Noah or Roy? Oh shit, they just killed him?
And the corpses, it was a digital threat. That was a real, like, standout item.
Firing. Shots fired. Got one here. The enemies are shooting at me. Reloading. Just us left.
Breathe it in. Wow, she's finishing me, huh?
Climb it. That guy's lagging. He was lagging. Oh shit, hang on. I'll be right back.
No, you did.
I gave up on farming. Just brag about it.
So I guess the rapper person 6ix9ine got arrested,
Good.
and I guess he been snitching hard.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess he been telling on everybody for everything. Ratting out gang members and friends and shit like that.
You know, I feel like his life won't last long. I don't know why.
I guess there's something, about one of his friends was fucking his baby mama and wanted him dead for his money. Then they were talking to
that's what you
50
get
Cent
for,
about it, and 50 Cent's like, yeah, I know, I understand. I know that life. I know that choice. Shit like that. So, I don't know. He snitched. That's it. You don't snitch.
I mean, it's what he gets for supposedly diddling kids, so. Oh my dear lord. I cannot see the screen. Too much happening.
So Corey, are the numbers or like damage statistics and everything? Does it go into the ridiculous, or is it pretty tame?
No.
in
The
terms of
highest I've
numbering?
seen so far is 1,000,000, and it wasn't even me doing the damage. It was like an explosive barrel
Oh.
at like level 50. The highest
Those
like
are-
I could do with my character was like 50,000.
Yeah, like I just always love that in the game where like, oh, my gun does 1.8 billion DPS. Like,
Oh, in terms of DPS, oh, Flax hits hundreds of millions easily. But in terms of like single shots, 50,000 is the highest I've seen.
oh.
Yeah, Flack just does so much damage.
Well, it's just funny, like
He
the
can
later
kill
guns.
every single vault boss in like 30 seconds.
We all make bad choices. You live, you learn.
Well, that seems fun.
I mean, he is fun. He's awesome.
I have suicide.
Introducing your champion.
Yep.
No, because I play Zane, and Zane can forego having a grenade to have two of his ultimates active
Ability.
at once. Well, in one of his trees, he gets a perk where every time he fires a bullet, he has a chance to spawn a grenade based on whatever grenade mod he has equipped. So, it's been quite a few times now where I've killed myself by spawning a grenade with a bullet.
This might be a good place to land. Here we go. It's
Well,
So can you, you're the pet you get with Flack, it seems like you can customize them. Is that like a mod you can put into them to make them look different? Or
It
Does it
is
actually have-
basically what
does
it
it make a
is that in
difference?
each tree you have 2 upgrades for your pets that you can have. You can choose one for each pet.
Oh, okay. Are there like cosmetics for the pet?
The colors of them will change depending on your colors, and the actual like outfit changes depending on which like upgrade you're using.
That's cool.
So like on my Jabber, he gets like an aviator kind of outfit, like aviator cyberpunk kind of outfit when he uses the SMG.
first blood.
That's all I
versus when he
see.
has the shotgun where he has like a mohawk and like punk rocker kind of look.
All I see in that game is everybody uses flak.
Yeah, he's the best.
Like, I look through my friends list and it's like, you know, here's the people you have to play this game, here's what they're using, and it's either flak, the
Or
siren,
Zane.
or the bitch with the mech. I haven't seen anybody run Zane but me. Yeah.
Well, for streamers, I've been seeing a lot of people playing Zane.
Zane's fun as hell.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to him, man. I'm looking forward to him when I play him. Yeah. And apparently they might not be doing DLC characters because it just takes them so long to balance these ones. They're like, okay, we might focus on like something else this time around. Yeah,
Gotta hop up here.
I'm fine with it, though I would prefer DLC characters because like the DLC characters are like my favorite parts of each game. Like Krieg and frickin' Jack are some of my favorites.
So,
Really?
Contact. Using grapple.
It's kind of strange considering that like frickin' 90% of the game is DLC.
Zane
I got people
can
on me.
teleport with his clone.
Yeah.
If you put
They're
it
inside
down,
this building.
a fun thing I've learned to do is, if you get one of the augments, you can make it do a cryoblast whenever you switch with it. So I'll run into a bunch of enemies, I'll place my clone down, run into the enemies, then swap, and send my clone into all of them, and they all get frozen.
Octane is super.
Or you can
I've knocked
you can
one.
deactivate your clone and have it detonate.
Oh, pretty much up top.
Nick ran
Yeah,
off without
Amara's
us.
pretty fun. Amara's basically
I landed
like
on a building and they started moving.
of them. The
I didn't know
brawler
they were
flash
there.
elements of this.
Yeah, but me and Noah were still back at Thunderdome, and you were gone. You're like, there's enemies around me, and we were over Thunderdome still.
Well, that's because you guys are slow looters.
You never tell us when you're leaving. You just fucking run off and go, oh, there's enemies. Oh, where the fuck is he? He's over there now.
Also, they changed the elements around a bit in the way that they like function, and like how much they are worth per like type. So shock is no longer like basically freaking just nothing. Like just get it as the default because shields are actually like somewhat tanky in this game, and also shock gives negative to health, so you deal less damage against health, and then corrosive gets an even bigger buff against armor at like 75 to 100% damage against it, but against I think either health or shield it's like 50% less. Like they changed the numbers crazily now. So it's actually worth it to switch elements instead of just running shock all the time or no element. And armored enemies actually take less damage from non-elemental weapons as opposed to like even fire.
Blue armor in the middle.
Gotta hop up here. Select fire. Yeah, I could use that.
We got people here.
Target over there.
Where? Oh, okay.
I am taking fire, friends. Reloading. Enemy down.
Beginning ring countdown.
And she's gone.
String, I smell victory.
Actually, no, I'm gonna take that.
Man, what is that smell? Oh well.
You guys see a devotion, let me know.
Let's explore this way.
Anybody go up top?
They went that way.
Travel through here.
Okay.
Or are we dropping, boys?
Let's go Skull Town. No, in fact, no. You guys know where to go. I'm at your beck and call. I follow you into battle.
See, Nick's gonna be salty now because we called him out
No.
on his leaving bullshit. So now he's like, oh, you know what? No. You guys pick where we go. I knew that was coming.
No, that's not what I mean at all. We actually did this the other day. Yeah, we did this the other day where I didn't give any callouts and I just was like, yeah, I was just following, and I was playing so much better than I normally do because I didn't have to think about anything. It was great.
Yeah.
I need a directive.
Well, people have been here. That's on the opposite end. Oh yeah, I on the opposite
Behind
end.
me.
There.
One knock. Eliminated.
Recharging shield. Helmet here. Level 3.
No shit.
Gotta patch myself up. Faking him out with a
Getting crazy out there, man. You'll like Honest Hearts. Honest Hearts was a good one. It's fucking Jed Masterson! Yeah, he dies. Yeah, he dies. There's no getting around it.
enemy taken down.
No,
Oh,
you
dear
can't
Christ.
save anyone.
Two of them. Oh, yeah. There's. Ooh. That guy's down up top, by the way, Noah.
I saw
He's on the
someone
roof
run up
healing.
top. Yeah. Where'd the motherfucker go?
Reloading.
I'm gonna pick Nick up.
Someone's getting picked up. Right there.
With hostile. Reloading. Repairing my damage. Give my shield to
Eliminated. Wow, alright.
Where?
He's right here. His friend just dropped down behind.
I don't see him.
hostile right in front of me. Faking him out with a decoy.
Get him, Noah.
I got you, friend.
I'm getting Roy.
It wasn't my time.
Good shit.
Hold your applause. I'm the new killer. Okay, you can clap now.
Got him. Oh my god.
Wow, there's
Oh
so many
my God.
corpses.
Oh my god.
Oh yes, no, sadly there's no way to save Jed or the lady or anybody else. All of Happy Trails has to die.